Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a depth profile for the brand new Torterra EX, which is a pretty solid new EX Pokemon that was revealed in the new, the drop of the final cards from the new Japanese sets that will be releasing there in a week. It's a pretty solid new EX, and there's some pretty cool cards you can play with this. So what the EX actually does is for a single grass energy, it does 30 damage for all of your grass Pokemon in play. And then for a grass and 2 colorless, you deal 150 and you heal 50 damage from this Pokemon. And it is a really, really high HP Pokemon. 340 HP. That's more than Charizard. It's more than, Magnezone. It's more than Guardy. It's the most HP we've ever seen on a card printed. So it is a really, really beefy Pokemon to try and take down. And this deck is going to be trying to take advantage of that with Whimsicott and Turo. So additionally in the deck, we are running one copy of Torterra. The baby one that has Evo Press that can do a lot of damage for all your evolutions to play, which can be a nice little one-kill option. We play our Reversal Energy to be able to utilize that Evo Press even better. And it's just a pretty solid attack to have access to. 3 copies of Grottle, of course, and the main reason that this deck is going to be so good is because of Sundrenched Shell, which allows you to search your deck for a grass Pokemon once during your turn, which can help you get all your Pokemon out. It can help you stream Torterra EXs. It gets you your Whimsicotts, things like that. And then we, of course, have our 4 Turtwig, which has a nice ability that says it takes 20 less damage from attacks, which is not terrible. Now, there is a couple of really bad things about this Turtwig, and the first one is that it has 80 HP, which is terrible because it means you can't take advantage of Buddy Poffin, which is a huge, huge deficit. Additionally, 30 retreat cost is a lot of retreat, so honestly, if there was a Turtwig that had 70 HP, this deck would be way, way better. But unfortunately, we only have 80 HP Turtwigs, and this is the best one because it has that ability. But of course, we're playing 4 of them so we can get our Torterras into play. And then we have a 2-2 line of the Barrel, which I was actually considering playing a Beautifly instead, which is a card you probably don't know what it does. It's from Lost Origin, and it has Barrel's ability, except you draw into a 6, but it's on a stage 2. Now, it is a grass Pokemon. Both Wurmple and Beautifly are stage 2, so you would be able to Sundrenched Shell for it, which is the main reason I think you would consider playing that. But for now, I'm just sticking to the Barrel, which is a more consistent build of the deck. Also, we have one copy of Luxray to also take advantage of that reversal energy, because they'll be able to kill things like Pidgeot. 3 copies of Connie and 2 copies of Whimsicott, which is kind of what this unlocks this deck. So the Whimsicott's ability is when you evolve it, you can heal all damage from your active grass Pokemon and discard all energy from it. So it's basically like a Cheryl for any grass Pokemon in your active when you evolve it. And since our Torterra has so much HP and has a 1 energy attack, we can actually use Whimsicott to completely heal it, which is super duper nice. Additionally, Turo's Scenario can be used to either pick up our Torterra or just pick up our Whimsicott, and that means it's basically does the same thing, but Versaturo has other uses. You can pick up the Barrel that's trapped in the active or something like that. So the Whimsicott is going to be the main kind of key to this deck. Additionally, finally, we have one copy of Chatot, which is a new basic that allows, it's for 1 energy, colorless energy. You can search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon, put them on your bench, which is gonna, I have this in here to try and help with the fact that we do have a bit of a hard time searching out our Turtwig, so this can just get a bunch of basics if we go second, which is nice. Supporters are going to be 4 copies of Iono, 2 copies of Research, 2 copies of Boss, and 2 copies of Turo. Like I mentioned, the Turo can pick up your Whimsicott or your Torterra or heal it. 2 copies of Boss, obviously, 2 copies of Research, and then 4 Iono is just really, really good with the Barrel Engine, in my opinion. For our items, it's going to be 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, which is the standard search, and 4 Rare Candy, as well as 2 Switch Prime Catcher as our Ace Spec, obviously, and a Super Rod. We are a little bit skimpy on energy counts, so we're going to be playing that 1 copy of Super Rod, not only get back energy, but also can get back our Pokemon, so we can stream Torterras. And then 3 copies of Artisan, which again, I have put in here to help us set up our Turtwigs a little bit easier. More search cards is going to be better. And then the energies, like I mentioned, are going to be 1 Reversal Energy, which is useful for Luxray and Torterra, and then 8 regular Grass Energy for our Torterra's attacking, which this deck seems pretty cool. The healing of a 340 HP Pokemon is really enticing, honestly. And with the consistency of Sundread Shell on Grotle, your deck should set up a good amount of the time. You just keep it Grotle and play. So yeah, this is going to be the new Torterra deck. Seems pretty interesting. That's going to be for the video, guys. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.